Arriba, Merritt High School. Welcome back to MHN Sportscenter. I'm Nolan Curry here with Mike Datavi. Mike, welcome back to the studio.
Feels so good to be back. And reporting on our Maynard Tigers, of course. What do we have for this episode?
Well, Mike, we have updates from playoff football, cross country, and soccer.
Yep. Let's send it right down the stack for the playoff football update.
Yes!
The varsity football team took on Bishop Fenwick in the round of 8 in the MIAA state tournament on Thursday night. The Tigers got out to a slow start and went into halftime break down 17-0. However, early in the third quarter, Maynard recovered a Crusader fumble and drove down the field. Tavin Hirsch capped off the drive with a touchdown run. Following another defensive stand by the Tigers, they drove down the field again, and Dylan Gallo found Mateo Alano in the end zone for a Tiger touchdown to make the score 17-13. Unfortunately for the Tigers, that's the last score they would have on the night, as Bishop Fenwick would end up running away with it, winning 37-13. Despite the loss, sophomore quarterback Dylan Gallo reached a huge milestone as he surpassed 2,000 passing yards on the season. The Tigers will play their final game of the season on Thanksgiving as they take on West Boylston at home. Now, over to Evan for cross country.
The cross-country team traveled to Gardner Municipal Golf Course on a rainy and cold Sunday morning for the state qualifying meet. The girls raced first, and as a team, they finished 8th for the meet. Natalie Champion led the way for the Tigers with a time of 22 minutes and 18 seconds. The girls are in contention to be a wildcard team for the states, but if they don't make it, Natalie will represent the girls in the state meet. The boys, on the other hand, finished 7th overall in the meet, beating Air Shirley, a team they lost to earlier in the season. Leading the way was Gabriel Royan with a time of 18 minutes and 47 seconds. The boys will race as a team in the state championship. The state championship meet will be this Saturday in Fort Devens. Girls race at 11:30 and boys at 12:15. And now to Gavin with boys soccer playoffs.
Thanks, Evan. The boys team took on Quabog on Thursday night for the round of 16. Despite being down 2-0 early, the boys persevered. Junior left back Gavin Mancini scored to make it 2-1. And then minutes later, center back senior Judson Norris scored to make it 2-2. Nobody scored in the second half, and the boys would go on a sudden death OT, 2 10-minute periods. The first 10-minute period had no goals from either side, so the game went on. But then, early in the second overtime, freshman Alex Mendez threw one into the back of the net off an own goal. This meant the boys would advance to the Elite 8 against Douglas on Sunday night. The boys took on the Douglas Tigers on Sunday night at Milford High School, looking to advance to the Final Four. Despite scoring first, at being up 1-0 with 7 minutes left, it looked like the Tigers were going to have a Final Four ticket. Unfortunately, Douglas scored to make it 1-1. Tied 1-1, it looked like it was going to be the same fate as the last game in an OT finish. Unfortunately, with seconds left, Douglas snatched the hearts of the Tigers and made it 2-1. This meant the boys' season was over at a 10-10-2 record. Now over to Marissa with some golf.
Thanks, Gavin. Nathan Kopitas and Nash Thompson were named League All-Stars. Travis Birmingham was also selected as an Academic All-Star. Now back to Mike and Nolan.
Again for the Tigers, but we did have a couple bright spots.
Yeah, of course, we have to keep you updated on the cross-country team because they qualified for the States.
Yep, and of course, congrats to all those golf all-stars.
Well, unfortunately, that's how we're going to have to end today's episode of MHN Sports Center.
Make sure to keep tuning in, and as always, go Tigers!